Well, as you just heard, the legal issues surrounding the case against the 19-year-old suspect are stirring up debate across the country. Should he be treated as an enemy combatant? Was it the right move to not read him his Miranda rights? To clear up some of this confusion, explain what all this means, News 4's Rachel Kingston spoke with some legal experts. Rachel?
Prosecutors need to meet a heavy burden of proof if they're going to charge Tsarnaev as a terrorist. Below that, they could charge him with the murders of the 3 people killed in the bombings, the MIT police officer, and attempted murder on the 180 some odd people who were injured in the bombings. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is still in the hospital, unable to speak, but the American Civil Liberties Union and the Massachusetts Federal Public Defender's Office say they are seriously concerned about investigators' plans to question him without reading his Miranda rights.
Well, if the government is wrong on the public emergency exception, that means that whatever information they obtain from him, his statements or any leads from his statements, are not admissible in a court of law.
Why then would federal prosecutors take such a gamble? Our News 4 legal analysts say they may feel they have a strong case based on the physical evidence alone.
They've got him shooting the police officer. They've got the gun within a matter of yards away. They've got the bullet in the police officer. They've got him upside down, sideways, every way you want to think.
Because Tsarnaev is in federal custody, agents have the freedom to question him. Once charges are filed, Connors explains, the right to counsel attaches. Prosecutors haven't said yet what crimes Tsarnaev will be charged with.
They have death penalty cases for terrorists. They have conspiracy doctrines that attach to this kind of conduct. They have possessions of these terrorist devices.
And then they'll be charged, in my opinion, with attempted murder on all of those persons that were injured.
Both Connors and Clark think it's likely he'll be tried in a federal district court in Massachusetts. The indictment, jury selection, and trial could take months. Massachusetts does not have the death penalty, but the federal government does.
How many people live in Boston? 3 million? Every single one of those 3 million people that live in Boston are going to be crying for the death penalty.
If anyone helped the brothers or trained them in bomb making, those people could be charged as co-conspirators. Terry Connors thinks we might hear what Tsarnaev will be charged with as soon as tomorrow.
Now, Rachel, in terms of all this media coverage with a high-profile event as this, people watching this event unfold, many have made up their minds that he's already guilty. So is he going to be able to get a fair trial in a federal court in Boston?
You know, he may not. And if that's the case, if they really can't find enough jurors to be objective in this case in the federal district court in Boston, then they would move his trial to another court in another jurisdiction elsewhere.
Okay, I understand everything better. Hopefully everybody else does as well. Rachel, thank you for that report.
You bet.
Some of our